welcome back to another Let's Draw with Nikki. I'm Nikki. This is Nikki's Journey to Mastery, and today we're doing a sports themed piece. Actually, summer themed was my goal, but it ended up being kind of fitting into the whole Tokyo Olympics. It was not on purpose, but it was a fun one. So let's jump into it. So I started this piece off stream, or I just forgot to film the first part. I can't remember what happened. But I came up with this idea that I wanted to do like a really dynamic badminton pose. First of all, badminton is my favorite sport. Second of all, I wanted to do a summer theme picture. I wanted nice bright colors, light skin or highly lit skin, not necessarily light skin, but on a beach. I actually looked up whether people play badminton on the beach because I was like, does that make sense? But people do. So I was happy to see that. And then I got to doing this on stream. I have been lately forgetting to hit record when I start upstream. So I've been trying to get back into the habit. I don't know why all of a sudden this has been happening. So I think it was this piece or the next piece. I forgot a whole bunch of moments, like a whole bunch of parts of it didn't get filmed. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Do my best. At least I have something to upload, right? And I did remember to film most of it. I actually, it's been a while since I did this piece. I actually can't remember too much of my thought process. I do remember loving the look of the sunscreen on the face. I had looked up, I really particularly wanted just that, like the part on the cheeks here, but I noticed people also put it on the nose, and I found a nice reference for it, and that came out really cute. I liked it. And then the sand, I was really intimidated by the sand, honestly. I was like, am I gonna have to like paint each sand dune individually? I kinda did that, but it wasn't as much work as I thought it was going to be. I used this brush, I think, if I remember correctly, I used the cloud brush that I had. I had this from a pack a long time ago. I had found it, and that was enough to like make these kind of blurry sand dune looking, lumps in the sand. And it came out really nice. I was very, very happy with it. I went really simple with the water. I don't even remember if I gave it a second glance after I did a little thing to it. I was like, that's it. That's all I'm doing. I don't remember I went back to it. And I used a particular reference for the girl, for the badminton player. It was an Asian, like, I think she was an athlete, like an official badminton athlete, like professional athlete. But I didn't take note of her name because I think it may have been in another language. I cannot remember. And I didn't save the reference, but it's in my Pinterest somewhere. But she's who I got this pose from. So if you actually recognize this pose, that's probably why. I know when I was thinking about this piece, I wanted her to have very orange shadows because I thought that made the skin kind of look like it's really lit by very warm light. So I did that on a piece some time ago. I don't remember what it was called, but it was a girl in this green leafy outfit with, swirls of hair on her face and the braids coming down, like messy braids, like knotted braids coming down. That one. I can't remember what it's called, but I did learn a lot doing that one with the orange shadows and how I really, really liked it. So I've been doing a lot more of that, like really pressing into saturated shadows. I really like them. And then for the hand, that hand that we're painting now, I had to actually use my sister's hand for reference because the athlete's hand that I was painting this picture from, the hand was cut out. So I based this on my sister's hand. She had like those tendons coming up. Like I don't have it as much in my hand. Her tendons show up a little bit more than mine do. But it came out really, really cool, I thought, with the, kind of reddish fingertips. It was cool. And I was trying to do a bit of the muscle in the stomach showing through the shirt there. It came out all right, I think. The skin overall, it was okay. Like, let me look at the final piece. I have it sitting here. I wasn't 100% happy with the skin overall. Like, the face was fine, but like the body, it wasn't my favorite. In fact, I find that I've been painting faces so much. Like, I know what I want to do on the face. But when it comes to the body, it's like I have no clue, and I'm always like guessing at what I'm supposed to do. So I think I need to do like a study of like more full body or half body poses so that I can kind of figure out how the lighting works. I have done this before, but it was just like I was painting from a reference, and I don't think I was really learning that much. I learned a little bit. I do remember one particular thing I learned, and that was about some saturated light, some saturated colors in just before like the line between the lights and the shadows. There's like this saturated band. I noticed that in some parts of the body, but I don't know if I actually know like why it was there, or if it's some parts of the body and not others, or if it has something to do with the transparency of the skin, like maybe the blood coming through the skin. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to that, and I need to do more studies or actually learn from someone on the internet, like a YouTube video or something. I don't know. But that being said, my favorite part of this was probably the sunscreen on the face. Like, I thought it came out so good. Like, it just looked so like neat, and it's kind of realistic. Like, it looks like someone smeared it on the face, you know? That was my goal. I wanted it to look like it was smeared on, and I couldn't believe how easy it was to accomplish, to make it look that way. So I was very, very happy with it. But that was probably like of everything, my favorite part of it. So there's a lot of this piece that I was not happy with. But let's focus on the good stuff, shall we? Let's focus on the good stuff. But yeah, I'm just about finishing up the lips. The lips, I had purposefully chosen a very desaturated color. I wanted it to be very natural. I didn't want it to look like she was wearing lipstick too much. I don't know why. I just decided that, and I'm not sure it was a good choice, because looking at the final product, it looks like something is being tried but not succeeding. I don't know, but it's fine. It's fine how it is. And then I did, I think I was pretty happy with how the clothes came out. Like, I didn't go too super detailed, but I'm kind of figuring out little by little how I like to do clothes. I had a little trouble with under the breasts. I couldn't quite figure out how I wanted the lighting to look there. But I think it came out okay, but it still was lacking something. It still looks like it needs something, but I can't put my finger on it. And the pants were fine. The pants were okay. By the time I get to the end of doing the pants, I do like it. Like, looking at the finished product, I'm really happy with the highlights and where the shadows are and the edges and all the little line details. I like all of that. It came out really nice. And of course, the badminton racket. Didn't go too crazy with it, just a few little highlights and shadows here and there to make it read as painted. And then I moved into Procreate to do the hair. So I've been doing this a lot lately, and I think it was a bit of a struggle to get the hair to look how I wanted. I wanted it to look a little bit more loose. It's still kind of tight by the time I finish. It doesn't look as loose and free as I'd like it to look. It is kind of like that. I did a few like free strands around the edges that kind of aided that endeavor, like trying to get it to look loose and free. But it's not quite what I want, and I'm not sure at this point like what I could have done differently. I'm really not sure, because I have done like just single strands before, just a lot of single strands flowing, and I don't like it. So I've done that before and didn't like it, so I didn't want to try it this time. So I think I need to like go look around at other people's work to figure out what I like. Speaking of figuring out what I like, this is something that I want to do in a future video, is kind of analyze other people's work that I really like. So some of famous, not necessarily famous, some famous, and some just artists that I appreciate. I want to actually check out their work. But yeah, here are the close-ups. Let's take a look. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. This was a fun one. I'm really happy with the final piece, even though, you know, a lot of little parts of it were not like my favorite. I'm really happy that I did do it, and I have this one under my belt, I guess. Really happy with that sunscreen, and the racket. I'm very happy with the racket too. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video and my little ramble. If you did, please leave a like on this video and leave a comment, let me know what you thought, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you'd like to see me paint in real time, I do paint on Twitch. You can check out my Twitch link in the description, or you can check out all my other previously completed works on my Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.